Once again, it's on. We back. It was all a dream podcast, powered by Hooplex. Got the team with me.
You already know what's up, y'all. What we doing this week?
Hey, man, I want to give a shout out to Blue Team News. You know, guys, make sure y'all check out the stuff they got going on. They got some fly stuff. Definitely Hooplex. If you ain't heard of Hooplex, man, go on Instagram, follow Hooplex. They got some good shit coming up. But y'all want to get into it?
Yeah, let's go. You know what we do.
All right. So, you know, our first topic of the day. I'm pretty sure y'all just saw and heard this topic for the last. I don't even know, but I'm just tired of her. We talking about Jada Pinkett, Smith, Shakur, Alcina, Jones, Johnson. Like, I'm over her. Like, she's doing the most. It's one thing to relive some stuff or cool, but the thing that took it over the top for me was the Willow Smith letter to Tupac. Yeah, Tupac died in 96. Willow was born in like 02 or something. Why is she writing a letter talking about my mom misses you? How would she know that? How do my 10-year-old son know that I miss my girl from 99? Like, why would that make sense? So to me, that was it for me. Like, all right, I understand you a Tupac and cool and all that. She said something like he wrote he proposed to her when he was in jail. He had a whole girl.
He was married. He got married in jail.
So come on, like she just did.
And the time frame don't correlate with.
And the jail that she said he was in. She said he was in Rikers, and he had already moved to Clinton.
Right.
By the time that she said that, so it's like
that shit.
You doing too much. Like, and at the end of the day, Will, you making West Philly looking crazy. We got the young boys on going wild in West Philly on our local news, and then we got you on the national news looking wild too, because you ain't saying nothing, bro. Like, come on. Like, she doing too much. And again, I understand he got a reputation upholding, whatever his team might be telling him, but come on. She out here running wild.
So did you see his assistant? His assistant, he wrote a book too as well.
No.
And he said he got some dirt. Well, he's saying that Jada got a lot of dirt on Will. That's why Will not saying nothing. That's why he don't, you know what I'm saying?
I mean.
That's why he not rebuttaling nothing she's saying, because he don't want the dirt to get out.
I mean,
I'm in the bind, Nate.
I mean, I don't know. I get it.
I'm in the bind, Nate.
If that's your thing, you are cool. But bro, like something gotta happen. And then I ain't even peep it from this point of view. My man sent this to me earlier.
What's that?
And he was like, somebody else was doing like a podcast, and they was saying, so think about it. Let's flip the roles. If Willow had a friend that was like an actress,
right,
little young actress, and you know he was watching her as she grew up or whatever, and then he got older, right, and then Will went on TV or whatever and said, hey, yo, you know, I had an entanglement with Willow's friend who's an actress. They be calling him a predator. He'd probably be in jail.
He'd be in jail.
And so I was like, I never even peeped that from that. Like, bro, like, y'all just swept over the fact that now, I don't care if August was a grown man or not. He's still your son's friend.
Right.
Hold on, so he was coming to the crib, hanging out with Jada.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so they at the crib. He's doing all of these music and all this stuff.
Right.
And then.
Yeah.
I'll let you later. I'm out to fuck your mom.
Yeah, he probably, or she probably like, listen, August, I need something off this shelf, but Jade's not tall enough, so I need to see if you could grab this for me.
Shit crazy, man.
Look at me, y'all. Look, that shit just hit me right here. Like, it just tore my whole face off just now. Like, what?
Shit crazy.
Jada, you gotta do better. Like, honestly, I understand a lot of people get trapped in Hollywood. Mm-hmm. Like, be all the way honest. She's trapped. Like, I'm talking about deeply trapped in Hollywood, bro. Mm-hmm. It's to where it's scary now. It's like, what lengths are you not willing to go?
Right. She clout chasing.
Right. It's not even, like, what more do y'all need?
But the thing about it is...
Hold on, though. You know she said she used to hustle, too, right? That's the other thing she said. She used to sell drugs.
So she was on the wire?
She used to trap.
She was jugging and be more.
Get the fuck out of here. It's like, it's to me, again,
shit.
she's a D-list celebrity. If we keeping it real. Yeah. In our community, she probably A, maybe B. But into the national world, she's a D-list celebrity. Nobody would know her if she wasn't for...
I say B.
Set it off.
She is not B.
Set it off for class.
In our community, but across the
society class.
Across the landscape, other than Will, if she wasn't with Will,
They
the
catalog-
average white lady wouldn't know who she was.
That's true.
Filmography, he blow
His one Independence Day is better than her whole career.
He blow
That's
out
true.
the water every
Will
time.
is a true
He's a $20 million actor.
National superstar.
method actor.
$20 million. He don't do a movie for less than $20 million.
And that's his.
Yes, that's his bottom.
The nigga quote.
Yes.
He Denzel of it.
Yeah. Tom Cruise, Denzel,
Damn.
Will.
Yo, he said,
and will not shoot it. Like
I ain't coming
you
out
don't
the
care.
crib.
You ain't even.
At
You
least.
ain't even got to send me the email.
Exactly.
It ain't happening.
So it's like.
Shout out to
what-
Will Smith.
yeah,
First writing
salute,
Grammy,
yeah,
too.
Yeah, salute
Yeah.
to Will. But what I'm saying is, we not talking about Will right now.
No.
No.
Let's get back to the meat and bulk of it. We talking about Will's crazy, deranged, lunatic.
She's a nut.
She does
Something gotta be
lunatic
wrong.
shit.
Yeah, she a weirdo.
And it's like, what? Like, first and foremost, okay, now your kid's grown. I get it. But what type of conversations was you having with your daughter about
Right.
another nigga in
Right.
our house?
It's crazy.
That's
Right.
gonna make her write a letter.
Right.
And
Let
again,
alone the letter. She wouldn't even, if you didn't tell her who Tupac was.
she wouldn't have known.
know.
She wouldn't know.
She wouldn't have had a clue.
So
But
it's
just-
like, what did you wish you? You know what?
But just that you got the audacity to talk about your love for another man to my daughter. Like, come on.
But then in the interview that she just did, she said, well, you know, me and Will have been separated for the last 7 years. So this man went and smacked the nigga on national TV for you. And she was like, oh, well, at that point, that's when I kind of thought that, like, you know, it was deeper than what it was. Because at first I thought it was a joke. What grown man going around smacking another grown man? He did that for you because not only, that wasn't Chris Rock's first time saying something
right.
about her alopecia. Like, he said it before. So
Will was trying to get back in the house, nigga.
Chris Rock
That's why he
probably
smacked
your nut ass. That's probably what it is.
But then she said Chris Rock tried to holler at her. Like, he tried to come at her, like, found out
So
Will.
at this point, y'all think she just making up shit, man?
I don't think that stuff is made up. The selling drugs, 1000% think that shit was fake.
I believe it's borderline delusional mixed with that old school wanting to be red carpet.
Yeah. I'm only on this red carpet because of him, not because of me.
So she wants her own identity. I
Yeah.
believe, at the end
It
of
could
the
be.
day.
Yeah.
Which
That makes
is
sense.
like, you just gonna keep tearing him down and get your own identity though. Like, can you imagine how he feel?
Go make a set it off too or something if you want to
Crazy.
try to get
Get
your
out
clout
of here,
up.
Rodney.
Like, come
Get out of here,
on.
Rodney.
To me, it's just it's buffoonery. Like, at the
It
end
is.
of the day,
It is.
Your kids gotta hear that.
yeah, like
Your
you.
kids got, whether they grown or not.
I
they
want to
gotta-
send a prayer out to Will Smith because I would not
Yeah,
imagine what it's like.
Yeah.
Like, I know he wants to smack her ass.
I know
like
he
he
do.
did Chris Rock.
I know he
Shit
do.
Boiling right about now.
Like you just keep down in my stocks like that to the period where I seen him. He just took a trip. Like he just
Yeah.
got on the motherfucking joint.
Yeah.
Just like this is how unbothered I am.
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
I saw that, John. Yeah.
Like, it's
That's
man.
funny, though.
Well, you know what we do over here at It Was All a Dream podcast. Y'all leave it in the motherfucking comments what y'all think
Please
about
do.
Jada, Delusional Smith, Shakur, Al
Simmons, Jones, Johnson.
You know.
She got every last name. She really, like Future says, she really for the streets.
Yeah, she is, man.
She out of pocket.
neighborhood.
She for the cul-de-sac.
He said she for the cul-de-sac.
She out of pocket.
Yeah, but leave it in the comments, man. Let us know what y'all think. And, you know, we love when y'all tell us how y'all feel because without y'all, we wouldn't be able to keep this shit going like this.
Yo, hold up, my fault. It's the last Cause it's really fucking ironic. I never thought of it till now. But in Kane is her baby father, young boy.
Yeah.
So oh shit, she really reliving Menace to Society. Yo, listen,
I ain't even peep.
Listen.
You right.
if y'all see that anywhere else, we want y'all to know that on
Yo, Menace going hit
listen,
different now.
it was all a dream podcast said it first.
Different now.
My said it first.
Yeah.
He the one. He brought it to our attention. She really living out Menace to Society in 2023.
Damn, bro, that's crazy, bro.
That's
For the
great.
people in
Break it
the
down
back.
For the
again.
people in
For the people in the back.
Yeah, break that shit down again.
For the
So-
inquiring minds that want to know in the back of the class, if you watch Menace to Society, G. Rodney in Menace, right? And that's Purnell, free Purnell. Free Purnell. This Purnell baby
Purnell.
mom, and he grooming Kane. He fall, he doing an elbow. He said, what Stacey said, nigga on life without parole? Nigga, I don't think so. So yeah, he ended up getting ordered and she ended up letting young boy slam. And
That's
that's
crazy.
That's damn near what happened.
That's exactly what
The
happened.
young boys is Jada Home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
crazy,
she
bro.
really lived out. So what's her next biggest movie? Maybe Set It Off.
Yeah, she
So
got
ne-
clapped in that too.
So listen, if y'all see
They
her
clapped in every movie.
if y'all see her trying to rob a bank, then y'all know she really trying to live these movies out.
Yeah. She do that. If she do that, she definitely trying to live out these fucking. She got clapped in the Matrix too.
Jason's lyric.
Jason's leg, yeah. Several times in Jason's lyric. Legs up, all.
Yo, man, be
That
mine's
shit's crazy.
That
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a damn good porn movie.
Well, once again,
she out of pocket.
motherfucking comments
Crazy.
because that one, you get
Wow,
the
I
point
fucked my
of the day.
head
Yeah,
up.
yeah, you fuck,
I
yeah,
get the point of the day for that analogy right there. That was two.
yeah.
It's two. So you all think she really stuck like that, bro?
I do.
Yeah, man.
People get lost in Hollywood.
And she actually living out these.
Shit, that
You
lost
called
her.
it. You called it. She typecast.
She actually living out
And
these
you
roles.
think about it. You think about it.
She's
Will Smith
literally running her movie.
and think about
She's
it.
literally running her movie. As
crazy.
Look, Will Smith is an A plus actor. So he's at the top of everything. Like he's in all he's probably invited to everything that you could name. He's on that list of maybe 20, 30 people.
Top
so
tier.
a lot of stuff he probably there and they probably be like, we just want you, Will. We don't want you ain't no plus ones here. It's just you. So over the years it's like, all right, again, his career going like this. What was the last movie? Again, I didn't know she was in the Matrix.
They said
I didn't know she was in the Matrix.
he got her the Matrix role.
All right, so
He
yeah.
made sure he told the studios, yo, make sure my wife
That
in
was
that
the
movie.
last big deal
And then-
about that. And then she was on when Batman came out on Fox.
And then
Batman series.
And then think about it. Will, he always talk about the biggest blunder in his career is he turned down the Matrix for Wild Wild West.
Right.
So think about that. He's turning down billion-dollar movies where you ain't even getting them. So she probably feeling some type of way,
She
like
found-
damn,
yeah.
like he rolling in what I got. So this is probably her
You ain't
way.
gotta make him look like a sucker. 'cause
That's
you-
my point.
You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, it's your husband and it's your kid's father. Like,
It's a sign of character. Because you keep talking and he ain't saying nothing. They say sometimes the best response is no response. And he ain't saying nothing. You just making you look crazy.
well, if
And
they
these kids is old enough it's not even like they're gonna grow up and realize who thorough and who
Right.
not. They can clearly see. Damn, I ain't gonna lie, I love my mom to death, but like I'm on some nut shit. Like, bottom line. Rodney.
you ought to pick it. Oh, you ought to pick it. You out of pocket. You out of pocket pink it.
So what's next? See,
So are we gonna get back? We gonna get on some hip hop because she out of pocket. So we gonna get some other stuff. So there's a clip that I saw with Benny the Butcher, and he was talking about his opinion on music. And so see if we could roll this clip here by my man.
The butcher coming, nigga.
And like to me, I get it. I get what he's saying, but y'all,
Stop trying to always give y'all pay because you niggas is not Stephen
it ain't on.
oh, it ain't playing up there.
You know what I mean?
Hold up.
Respectfully though.
Let me mirror it. I thought
What
it
you
was-
coming?
There we go. So we gonna,
We up.
all right, so we'll just cut right into it. Don't even start yet. Siege. Cut right into how you was cutting into it, and then just go straight like.
All right, like it played already.
1, 2, 3,
I'll play it.
action.
Stop trying to always give y'all pay because you niggas is not Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, respectfully though, enjoy the music. It's like, motherfuckers don't enjoy the music no more. They just critique the music. You know, the people that you're critiquing, you gotta realize, a large percent of them got here without your opinion. Like, respectfully, don't take this the wrong way, but I get online and I just see people critiquing shit, saying what they like and what they don't like. Enough of that bullshit, man. Get back to enjoying the music, man. Get back to celebrating these artists. And if you don't like it, you don't fucking like it. Not saying that y'all gotta like everything, but just enjoy it, man. Can we get back to enjoying the music? I see where this shit going. So uplift the people who put shit out that y'all do like, man. 'Cause this shit's getting out of control. It's getting crazy. I know y'all can't wait to hate on my shit, but my shit is gonna be a 10 for 10. Niggas can't fuck with the book. Yeah.
So I mean, I understand what he's saying. So, from an artist, a producer, and a DJ, we all have experience in those areas. I wanted to get y'all thoughts on what y'all think about his comment, and then how you kind of think about that.
I think it's tricky because the day and age you live in, everybody got a voice now. Everybody been had an opinion, but everybody has a platform now. Everybody has a platform to sound off about their opinions on the music. I do feel as though, and I always say this, what you may get is the 3 minutes and 30 seconds of this song. You don't get the time that a nigga went to work to pay for studio time, the time that it took the producer to probably even buy the software to make the beat, how many times I had to rewind this beat 100 times, the bars I took in and set up. All you get is this 3 minutes. That's a lot of time and effort, and it gets real meticulous to put out this 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So I agree with him, but at the same time I don't, because like it's different when you're listening to it from a musician's ear, and if you're listening to it just from a listener's ear, it's easy to critique. Now, if you're a rapper, or if you're a rapper listening to another rapper, because I critique shit different than somebody with a regular ear. Like, I agree with him, but same time I ain't gonna hold you, because everybody entitled to their own opinion. You ain't gotta give it, but everybody entitled to their own opinion.
Right.
I think it's one thing to critique the music, and it's one thing to give your opinion. Opinion and critiquing is two different avenues. Like, you can say I like it or I don't like it, but to try to judge motherfuckers and you don't know how they got to the point where, like
That part,
it's a lot of people who, do music and they do it at such a slum level. It's like how are y'all being recognized? But when you got guys like the Griseldas and the Joey Badasses and you know what I'm saying, just the lyrical guys, you know what I'm saying, because there's so many to name. I don't want to just be picking out just one or two names and then everybody feel like they being slighted. But it's like, get them dudes they credit for just actually doing it organically, because they could have took a motherfucking the road of I'm doing what everybody else doing, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't hear none of that drill rapping and all that when they're doing what they're doing. Not a knock to the drill rap. I'm just saying when niggas get it out the mud, how they get it. Don't try to critique them. Like now you hating at the end of the day instead of just being opinionated on what you like. If you like a certain type of sound, rock with the sound you like.
Right.
Don't be online trying to just make clickbait hating on niggas that got it out the mud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because them dudes come from a place where the only other thing they had was Rick James.
Yeah.
Buffalo, New York. That's all they had was
3
Rick
straight
James.
Super
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There wasn't nothing up there but cold weather
And football.
and Rick James.
Bro.
Football.
So it's like, get them brothers they props. And I'm not saying it because I'm, I fuck with them niggas like that.
fucks with them
saying?
too.
I fucks with them niggas like to the point where when I met those guys 2017 and they gave me an opportunity to come to their shows and, you know what I'm saying, actually do records with a nigga and show niggas love because they grew up to my music.
Right.
In Buffalo.
Right.
How can I critique guys like that? So y'all niggas better start critiquing yourself on how y'all living life. Fuck the music. How can you critique somebody who winning right now? Ain't nobody doing what them dudes is doing right now.
Yeah, bro.
West Side Gun
Bullshit,
don't
bro.
even spit on stage for real. Like he put albums out, rock out, boom, boom, boom,
Right.
boom. He's an art curator.
And them niggas keeping it real, that real shit alive, man. I give 'em-
Virgil was who Virgil was, but they were the first artists to me to take that art world
Right.
and mix it together besides Hov and a couple other people.
Right. Swiss.
Swiss and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because Basquiat and Swiss, you know what I'm
They
saying?
definitely the
But
newer
in
version,
the
keeping
newer
it alive.
era of it,
Right.
ain't nobody a better art curator to me than West Side Gun. This guy he takes clothing companies and brings them aboard on hip hop platforms and you don't even understand what's going on. And he dropped classics.
And his fashion game, A1. He be on.
Nobody's fucking with the
Yeah.
West Side right now.
What do you call the fly?
But I think I really don't agree. I agree with what he's saying, but then again I don't, because some niggas Stephen A. Smith, but some niggas Charles Barkley. and Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you lived it and you a hip hop artist yourself or a producer and you part of the game, I think you got a right to critique.
Talk
You know what
that
I'm
shit,
saying?
Fred. I agree. No, you know what? I can see it from that aspect, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You got a
I can see it
valuable
from that
opinion.
aspect, though.
Right.
It's hard, bro. It's a hard way to deal with it because you gotta look at it from. I understand he's speaking from personalization, though. Like, nigga
Right.
worked so hard to become what
Right.
you become.
I ain't
you know?
trying to hear you.
Understand?
Right.
Yeah,
right,
motherfucker.
right.
I mean, that's what I
Right.
think he's coming from that perspective of when he say niggas ain't Stephen A. Smith. It's like Jim Lampley.
Right.
Right.
You ain't never
Like,
step in the
fighting
ring.
his life, but he talks about fighting. You feel what I'm saying? All day, and people listen to his, you know what I mean, his opinion.
But that's what I'm saying. If you lived it and you part of the game and you know what it's like to sit for hours and write lyrics and make beats, I mean, you got a right to critique the art because you part of the game. You know what I'm saying?
But don't be a culture vulture neither.
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying? Like, that's all I'm saying.
Like guys like Vlad and guys like that.
Please don't speak his
I
name.
don't think he
we
should.
do not follow that guy on this
Yeah, I don't
platform.
think he should be
I'll
able
let
to
you
speak
know.
on it.
I do feel like and it's not their music, and it's really not. I really don't mean to knock nobody, because if you black and you putting food on the table, whatever your ethnicity, you putting food on the table for your family, I'm all for it.
Right.
But if some shit is trash,
It's trash.
So-
That
shit
shit trash.
trash.
Is
so-
There's
trash.
a lot
so
of
this is-
trash ass shit.
So this is
Real rap.
this
I
is how
agree.
I kind of view it, because like a lot of people, like they'll view it from their lens or whatever, but I always view stuff from a casual fan, because when you the DJ, you control the music. You looking when you playing at a party, you playing for everybody.
Right.
So you know you got to try to hit every point where everybody feels like, all right, the music he playing is something that I'm listening to. So for like his point of view, I get it, but what he has to, I think what he's overlooking is like the casual fan is not. They don't just put on whatever app, if it's Apple Music or Tidal or whatever, and just say, all right, let it play. Let me see what I hear that I like. They don't listen like that. They listen off of what's popping.
Right.
So when you hear what's popping, you either go to the radio or you go into like Spotify's Rap Caviar list or whatever the hottest list is, and you listening to it. And so when you hear the Sexy Red Ski, or you hear the Ice Spice, or you hear I guess Drake probably now because he just came out. So you only hearing those records,
Right.
but you might have been used to listening to different type of artists. So now you're going to be like, well, wait, music 5 years ago was, between 5 and 10 years ago, we had something like a Stay Scheming where you get Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, you got all these people on one song. You like, damn, this record is hot. And then now you getting, no disrespect to Sexy Red, but you getting a Ski, which quality wise is like they're different. So it's
Right.
like you might keep listening. You're like, wait, it's trash, and it's trash because the people that are pushing the music are only giving you one type of thing.
But that's what I'm saying. Programming is at an all-time high.
Low.
I'm talking about as far as just programming music is at an all-time high because now you got the website.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got
right
the
there.
playlist.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got-
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody got to call the bullshit out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And so I don't think it's on an artist level. I think it's on a label level.
Right.
Like those are the people. Come on, y'all giving us the same thing over and over and over.
Because it's winning. It's making money.
So again, when you give me something like the City Girls and whatever their last record was, well, they sold 8,000 records last week.
Because that shit is
That
trash.
shows you that people are not buying that. 'Cause
Wills are
when people
earned.
like something, they'll go out and buy it.
Exactly.
So it's good to hear, but it's not worthy of buying.
And it is really not good to hear because all the bullshit that's seeping in through the cracks is fucking the game up. This shit might be the demise of hip hop if this shit keep going the way it's going.
So, but
It's
if you
the
think,
reset.
but if you think about like Benny's fan base,
Right.
they're listening to records that are similar to his. So a person that I use the young boy that I've been like for a while is named Nick Wright. He from like Carolina somewhere.
Yeah.
Young boy can spit, but I never heard one of his records anywhere. But again, because I like Benny's type of music, I'll be looking for a Nick Wright. I'll be looking for those kind of artists.
Right.
So it's like I feel like take it away from the artist because they, like you said, they might be making the music that's just hot, like whatever. Okay, so and so made that. I'm gonna make
They found
something
the
similar.
blueprint. Yeah.
But at least incorporate. I should be able to hear "Sexy Red," and then 3 songs later, I should be able to hear a Benny.
Absolutely.
And then I should hear a D4M Sloan. Like I should hear all, and that's why I think the music has changed from a label standpoint. Whereas in the 90s, 2000s, you would hear Ashanti, a Rick Ross, and then a so-and-so right after it. Then a new artist. Whereas now it's like they keep the same 10 artists on rotation. And it's like the only way a lot of these records is breaking is because of TikTok and YouTube.
Yeah.
On YouTube, it get 1 million views. Oh, now the radio play it. On TikTok, somebody did a dance challenge show. Oh, all right, now they playing it. So it's like, I understand
Right,
those
'cause it used to
influences
go-
are there, but
it used to go like record label, program director,
street
right?
team,
Street
these
team,
people
right?
are just, right.
It's-
DJs, the
everybody
plug.
now want the 2 F's, fast and free.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like if it's fast and free, they want to hear it.
Right.
And it's sad because you got these artists who actually really put in like I said his name before, bro, Joey Badass, bro. To me, like it's just like one of them guys that
Different.
to me is super overlooked.
Yeah,
It's like,
different.
how are you overlooking this guy's lyrical content? Like,
Right.
like what is wrong with your ears? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is going on?
you know-
But we can't force feed people what's right neither.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
We
it's
feel it,
just
right.
sad
That's
that
true.
there is really not too many labels anyway. Niggas
Or
doing
just-
this shit independent.
yeah.
So you get some overhead. That's what you're hearing. That's why people are in the rotation because it's only probably about 3-4 labels
Yeah,
left.
it's really
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
And see, and to me, like the one
YouTube,
thing,
the new record.
yeah, and one thing
Right.
that always like startles me is like when I watch the BT Hip Hop Awards, when they do the ciphers, I'll be like, well, who is this person?
Yeah.
I never heard of this person. This boy's fire, but how come I've never heard of him?
I ain't gonna hold you. The last cipher was the most trash cipher I seen with
It wasn't
BET.
like
I
that
didn't
when
see
they
them.
first
I didn't
started
see them all, but I was like,
Trash.
in the, not the early ones because the early ones had like a lot of
used
the
to
big
be dope.
artists,
They
but in
used
the
to be
middle you would be seeing people, and I'm like, wait, I never heard of this boy. Where? And then he started adding people from overseas. I'm like, okay, cool.
Right.
So it's like, but how come y'all pump these artists on the hip hop awards, but how come we ain't hearing this hip hop all year long? I should be able to say, oh, all right, I heard his one song with so and so. All right, cool. It's like you don't hear that. You only hear the same artist over and over, and it's like, yeah, if I'm a hip hop purist and I've been listening since the '90s when I was a kid, and they weren't even making music for me. That was for my sisters and them that's a little older. And now I'm older, and I'm like, well, this music is like it's kind of like it's backwards. Like when I was younger, they made all the songs that was for older people that I wasn't even. They wasn't making it for me. And now I'm older, they're making it all for the younger people.
And you got to think now, hip hop has changed as far as the age.
Yeah, the target audience.
Because not just the target audience, but the people who's making the music now. Like Grand Puba and all them type of boys in the '90s, they was older. They was in their late 20s.
Yeah.
Now it's fucking 15-year-olds.
Right.
Majority of the industry is kids.
Yeah, and that
You know
makes and you got a good point there because that's why Nas was such a revelation because it's like he made Illmatic at 19, whereas the rest of the rappers that Jay-Z and all of them they were grown men. So it's like, wait, this kid is making music like this.
He was a prodigy.
Yeah, right.
But other than that, it wasn't really that many young besides Criss Cross and
Yeah, right. And they were making bubblegum.
Right,
Yeah,
right. So now we just it's saturated with bubblegum music now.
Well, no, the industry always had plants.
Yeah, of
Right?
course.
Remember, industry plants just didn't start this year.
Right.
They always had an industry plant, somebody to come in and try to do that cult following type of stuff. Like if you look at it, Vanilla Ice was an industry
Oh, of
plant,
course.
bro.
First tape I bought, my mom wouldn't let me buy nothing else.
Looking back.
Yeah, it was an industry plant. It was showing them that okay, well, don't let the people of color run this. We know how to rap too. We can dance too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the sad thing with the color barriers.
So let me ask you this: you don't think the millions of records he sold? You don't think they was like authentic? You don't think they was? You think a company actually bought those records?
No.
I think
I believe he sold
sold a
that.
lot of
People
record.
brought that shit. Look at how they buying this shit now.
Again, well, 80% of music purchase is by white kids.
anyway.
So
yeah,
So they
true.
were
That's
always
easy for him to
rapping,
sell
and
it.
They just gave them something to listen to as to where now when
Look
your
like
parents,
us.
you're in the car with your parents,
It-
and Tupac comes on.
Right.
yeah, they can turn it
Your
off.
mom might want to turn that off,
Right.
but okay, she turned it off
Right.
just to put on.
Yeah.
And you gotta remember MTV, Kurt Loder, and all of these guys.
Right.
Hip hop was at one point at a standstill where it was like, okay, if you don't have the smash hit,
Right.
nobody's not listening to you.
That's true. That's true.
Because you're not going to tell me Boot Camp Click and all of those types of guys and DOS Effects and all of these type of guys.
Far Side and
Grammys.
Oh, they definitely should have won Grammys.
Poor Righteous Teachers.
Righteous
dudes like
Teacher, oh yeah. Like I said, Grand
Very
Pooh, but all them dudes, man, they was making smash hits.
Right, so it's like
In our eyes.
how do we not give DOS Effects a Grammy?
that. First mumble rappers.
Yeah. Yeah.
For bum stickity bum.
First mumble rappers.
Everybody just right. Wow, that was
They're saying a bunch of
That's
nothing.
wild,
They're saying a bunch
no,
of
they were saying
They were saying some
saying
stuff
some
just
shit.
in the middle of some
it
gibberish.
was just the flow. You got the weeping balloon. Where did that do?
Yeah.
It just was
But
more of a flow.
I'm about to
with them.
say the fact that they were the first with that joint. Period. You gotta give them.
Yeah,
gotta
they
already put
flowers.
them in a class of their own. Cause
Right.
we the first one. Same way if Chief Keef start. Well, not the first one to do drill, but if he blow up with drill, you're gonna give him his flowers.
Right, got to.
Right.
I
Gotta
mean-
give him his flowers.
I feel like, and not to get long-winded on the topic, but I do feel as though this City Girl shit is, the reset is coming.
Of course.
It's I tell you this, yo, hip hop is not dead. Change gonna come, just like Barack said, real shit, because that's a precursor to that whole shit is phasing out. That drill shit phasing out.
Think
Not
so?
like
You
that.
think the whole shit faded out?
Shit
But this-
phasing
but-
out,
It look
bro.
like it's at an all-time
But-
high.
Yeah, it's peak. It's probably at its
Any
peak.
nigga that solicits
It's probably right at its
prostitution
peak.
Never wants nobody to know.
And but the only thing I
You know what I'm saying?
only thing I
A
hope
nigga that bought some pussy don't want nobody
Right.
to know. So why would I want to have a bitch that's going to tell me I sell pussy?
Yeah.
And I'm going, nah, that shit got to fade out because y'all tipping on the niggas that want
yeah,
trick.
yeah.
Now the niggas that want trick don't want, they don't want to, they don't want to spend no money with you.
Right.
So
Right.
it's like it's
Right.
fading out because niggas like, damn, the bitch ain't going to do nothing but say, I gave her a couple dollars for the
Right.
pussy.
Listen, why you think they knocked off Epstein?
Yo, right.
Bro, you know, yo,
Strangled
come on,
him.
You gotta chill. So it's the same thing. It's the same
Strangled
thing.
him and hungry.
Let's say, all right, listen, y'all. Listen, real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. We let you get away with that.
Right.
Let you get away
Where
with
it
that.
stop at?
Now you trying to talk about
Why they knock off?
now flew out. Wait,
bro.
now
He
you
was
telling
talking too
now you
much.
telling we flowing.
Listen,
Oh,
bro.
y'all talking too much.
Not like that. Cause boys up and he is who he is, and I ain't taking shots at him, but Drake is declining. But he's declining because it ain't. Niggas ain't trying to hear
It's
that
not
bullshit.
it's not
You got
authentic.
that shit in your hair. Niggas ain't
not
trying
authentic.
to like. Niggas want to hear raps,
But
bro.
he's declining because he's reached a height that
Eventually, you
where
gotta
he
yeah.
gonna go?
Nowhere else to go.
Only way.
Like, damn.
This is how I feel about the whole shit. It
else to
peaked.
go?
So we
but-
got Ice Spice, we got Sexy Red. It can't peak no more than Sexy
No,
Red.
you
My
can't.
booty, my
Yeah,
cookies,
it's
my-
literally
it
gonna be
can't peak.
pornos.
What's gonna be next?
It's gonna be
Right.
porn next.
It gotta decline,
Right.
bro.
But I'm trying to figure out how she pregnant this fast.
She probably was already pregnant.
She probably
Artificial insemination.
No, she definitely ain't getting no artificial. She getting that real raw shit.
Like real rap, though, bro. It's
But again, if you think about like Hov's last couple of albums. So what is it? I'm trying to go backwards.
got
It's 444,
Magna Carta.
Magna Carta, Watch the
Watch the
Throne. If you
Throne.
think about those albums and the content, they are totally like to me. It switched. It switched right after the Black album. Then that's all. It just started switching.
The nigga gave you Big Pimpin', and then my last album, I tell you how I'm cheating on my wife.
So he's talking about
Well,
stuff
there's
that.
nothing wrong with giving the textures of what you're going
No,
through.
no, no.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with
But
it.
that's-
I'm
What I'm
saying
saying
this is the
even
maturity
with
of it.
Hov has reached a height as to where it's like,
Yeah, but at least he's giving you albums that A are authentic. B is giving you a kind of glimpse into his personal life because when you think about rap and hip hop, we all telling a story, and most of the stories is how we trying to get there. We trying to get it. Now you got it, Hov. So Hov can't keep talking about what's the where he say St. Thomas, my nigga, I did it first. You can't talk about that no more because you did that. You've been doing that.
Right.
So Drake, that's why I feel like he's declining because give us an album about Adonis. Give us an album about how that came about, or even if you want to give us an album, give us 2 or 3 songs about you. All your songs is like, oh man, this girl, fuck her, yeah, pussy is trash, and I was like, bro, we don't care. We don't care. Give us something real.
he's a super emo.
Yeah, he is. And that's why he should have an album that's real emo about something that's. Give us an emo song about Pusha. Like, damn, he really tried to fuck me up, bro. Like something like then we would literally be like, damn, all right, he being true to what he got going on. But other than that, is you giving us these records like, again, you giving us record. Perfect example. In the last couple years, Hov did records with certain people. Do you think Hov was doing a record? 444 came out 2017. I don't know who was hot at that time, like newer.
I know bullshit.
But you think Hov was doing a rapper? I mean, a song with an artist like Ice Spice?
Right.
Drake, you got a song with Sexy Red, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
And again, no shot to her.
So what you saying? Basically, what you saying is the music is not evolving.
It's not.
With the human being.
It's not.
Like but what if he's not evolving? What if he's still living like a
about
kid?
evolution. I believe it's about having
That nigga
what
trying to
you
stay
want
young.
in the palm of your hand. So he like, okay, who's the hottest shit I could do? A weird.
Right. He's just gonna ride the wave.
Right, and that's what he is.
So-
He's always been that though.
So this
he's always been a wave
Because
rider.
you
So-
still gotta remember Central C, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Guy from the UK.
Yeah.
Hopped on that wave.
I'm not gonna go too deep into it. Y'all know what I'm saying with this. Central C, just pay attention to the textures of the music and pay attention to the sound.
Right.
That's where the sound is about to go.
Yeah. So
It's about to go into
so
that UK.
so this is a perfect
Rap, though.
so this is a perfect time.
Right.
Listen, this is a perfect time to segue to our next topic. I saw Bow Wow go on there. He tweeted something about artist development. He was saying that artist development it don't even exist anymore. He said they need to bring back artist development. So since we talking about the Sexy Reds, the Ice Spices, and all this, how do y'all feel about artist development right now? Do you feel like it's something that needs to come back, or is there do A&Rs need to get more involved or create it? Come back
Well,
or
you can't. Not to cut you off, C's, my bad.
No, go ahead.
But you can't develop TikTok.
Right,
Right.
bro. Right.
You can't
right.
develop things that are already what they are.
I get
so
that.
It's like I remember probably about 4 months ago, we saw this girl, Sexy Red, in a joint, and I started fucking laughing. I'm like, this chick just now said
my coochie pink, my
coochie
booty hole
pink
brown?
and my booty hole's brown. I'm thinking it's a fucking joke. I'm like, this cannot be serious. Like, this is a fucking joke. Like, there's no way in the world. And then a couple weeks later, the industry played something new.
That's
because
crazy.
what happens is city girls are evolving into
Sexy Red.
businesswomen. Well, businesswoman, because it's only really one of them that I hear about.
Right.
And that's the one that's with Diddy all the time.
I think all of her stuff is predestined. Like, I don't think that she's just knocking it out the park. I would think that JT is more the businesswoman because she went to jail for the scamming and all that. Right. So she got more of the business mind to me.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think hers is just all lined up. Like, yeah,
Diddy got it lined up for her.
right. So but I get it, but it's just
It's like but this is what it seems like. It's like you get next to the right nigga. Hit a lick.
or
That's what it is.
or like when I look at the
But
when it
Diddy
comes.
out of pocket though, bro. Like, I mean, like, and another thing too is like, I'm tired of being one of them type niggas who just don't say nothing because I'm an artist. At the end of the day. But Diddy, you fuck out of pocket, bro. Like,
If you know real hip
like,
hop,
bro, you're out of pocket for just being damn near 60 fucking years old, and just lay down somewhere, bro. Go chill the fuck out somewhere, dude. Like real rap. Like you, and then y'all on there talking about doing this fake. Oh, how many rounds a nigga go? And Diddy, you're not doing all that, bro. That big old ass, that little young girl got, she gonna throw that shit on you.
30 seconds.
Y'all going to sleep, then y'all going shopping. Like, come on, bro. You ain't no 5-6 round ball tonight. Get that ass out of here with that shit. Man, I don't give a fuck. This journalism at its finest. And then over here, motherfucker, it was all a dream. I'm tired of sugarcoating it for the suckers.
You gotta stop, man.
There ain't no sugarcoating for the suckers, bro. We try to clickbait them like everybody else doing. The fuck.
But back to the topic. I think we do need artist development in the industry because now they coming in. They're not as polished as
we do. But how do you
times are
develop?
different.
What do you develop? With?
If you come in, if I come in the office with a couple million streams on YouTube and a couple million streams over here and a couple million followers, like I got the leverage, like that shit.
That's not development.
But you know what I'm saying? I come with the leverage for what you gonna tell me.
That's what. See,
it's still shit you can do.
motion and progress.
Right.
is two different fucking things.
Right.
That's some OG shit. Right
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it is. This is motion. Look, motion.
Right.
Now. Where the fuck am I going?
Right.
Nowhere.
No, I'm not progressing anywhere. Now, if I get up and go to the bank, I done
Right.
progressed.
Right.
I'm showing progression. Everybody keep talking about motion. Oh, yeah, they got the motion
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
the shit now.
You can't develop that. You can't. How can you can't go and take an artist. So artist development when we did it was media coaching.
Right.
And learning
don't do
how
that.
to become an artist. These artists now record their album in a month. Didn't go like that.
No, it take at least
You
8
gotta do
months.
75, 100 records and pick from the motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like even when you know, and I hate to even talk about myself, but it's the only thing I know. We Cameron album, right? We go through the record. I wasn't cool with the simple fact that we lay 16 bars, then we come back, and Cam does 100 and something bars on a joint. But what can we say about that? It's his album. He does things the way he wants to. You feel what I'm saying? So another thing, you can't develop those things. It's like in the artist development world, that would have been cheating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
But it's some things you can develop, like your stage show.
right, but nobody does that.
You know what I'm saying? I think this is the reason why we get so many trash artists right now, because there's no development. Like you said, it took time. It took time to make an album. It took you at least 8 months to put together a full album that was good. Now it's a week.
Microwave, bro.
You know what I mean? Like how can it be good in a week? Unless you Biggie or Hove,
Unless.
Right.
it
And
ain't
these
gonna work.
niggas.
So like, I read an article, actually, it just came out from The Source, and they were saying that old school rappers are selling out more shows than new school rappers.
Right.
And so, again, when you talk about artist development, in order for you to be an artist, it's not just you going in the booth, recording your song, and then keeping it moving. When you go out on the road and you got to perform in front of people, you got to give them something to want to come see.
Right.
So again, you got artists. I see why the older rappers will still be able to sell shows, because the first one that comes to mind to me is Busta Rhymes. People are going to want to go to see Busta Rhymes because he's going to have you in there like the 12, 13, or 10-year-old you was when that song came out. He going to have you in there feeling like that.
Because he's a fully developed artist.
Exactly. Whereas again, I'm
And
not.
he's been developed 3 times over.
And-
Like, he
Yeah,
started
bro, this
off
is
with the
fourth
niggas in
career.
middle
And-
school, you know what I mean? Like he came.
Or
Talking
even
3 decades.
or even I'll give you an artist that's not old, but has older music. I'm pretty sure Bobby Shmurda. When you go to a Bobby Shmurda show, he probably doing flips and doing all kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
He again another artist that's newer whose show is probably good. Uzi.
Sure.
So
They
again,
took Bobby
Sure.
Shmurda to that label,
For sure.
and he was dancing on them tables and all that shit back then. They put him right into that artist development.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because remember, music conventions and shit do not exist no more.
Right.
For real. Nobody does nothing. It's just pick your phone up, make a TikTok video. If the shit pop off, your booty hole's brown.
and again, that's good. That's good for.
I mean, that ain't how it goes.
Real shit.
But listen, that's good.
I mean, come on, y'all.
That's good for marketing.
That's how it goes.
That is good for marketing. But again, when it's time to
What?
get in front of the
I'll
fans,
make you see.
that's a 30-second clip.
clip.
No, what you saying is
That's spot on.
You right. You right.
No, what you saying is 1,000% true. But that's a 30-second clip. So you can't go do an hour show. You can't even do a 30-minute set. Because once that 30-second clip is done, then it's like, okay, now what?
Yeah.
Okay, you did that, now what?
It's even like the other one. What she got? You like my voice?
Yeah, another 30-second clip.
That's
So
Shorty Red.
yeah, that's Sexy Red.
Shorty Red.
My fault, Shorty Red on the track. My bad, Shorty
Shorty Red on the track.
My fault, bro. My
Read that
bad.
boy, man.
Out of pocket.
He was like, don't you ever mix up Shorty Red and Sexy Red.
My bad, Shorty Red on the track.
Yeah, that's what man.
But again, that song come on, that part of the song, the crowd will get hyped. And then what? After that, it's like, so again, you gotta develop the artist, because again, y'all B-side song. Think about most of the old artists. They have at least 5 B-side songs that when you go to the concert, you rapping them like they was on the radio.
Of course.
These artists don't even have that. Tidal has a playlist called Hip Hop Mixtape Classics, where it's just songs, and you look at the people, Jeezy, Lil Wayne, Meek. You see all the and you at Drake, and you'll hear the song, you be like, damn, this was on the mixtape. That's how I looked at it. I'm like, damn, this song's on the mixtape. I didn't know this was on the mixtape. So it's like this generation doesn't even have the mixtape songs that they could use at the album at the shows to prolong your show. So it's like that's artist development to me. Like, all right, listen, this might not be on your album, but let's throw this out. That bongo song that Cardi and Meek got, Cardi and Megan got, that should have came out in the beginning of the summer. Why are you playing an ass shaking song in October?
That's what I'm saying.
It's no more
rollouts.
First, second, third quarter.
Yeah, it's like
it's a hit. Get your run.
Yeah, no, that's not
because
it.
That record to me is still like that shit come on.
Yeah.
And you know by being a DJ, that shit come on. Them boom.
Everything's summertime these days.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They make.
I remember in Miami, it's never cold.
True,
right.
but that's
LA is never cold.
that's true. But it's like at the end of the day, like certain artists made like we call it rider music. Because you in the car, it's cold, you got the windows up, but you can play that in the summer or the winter.
Right.
They don't. It's like they don't. That's the part of artist development to me that I don't think that needs to come back. Like, what's the point of this song? Not just shaking your ass. Like, when would you want your art? When would you want your audience to hear this song?
Right.
You want them to hear it in the shower? You want it like?
There's no more Dipset. There's no more State Property.
Right.
There's no more Major Figures. There's no more.
There's no
Most
groups,
Wanted. There's
period.
No more Rider music groups.
Right.
There's not no Siegel hasn't dropped a new project.
Right.
They give us no Rider.
But I see what he's saying though. He talking about like far as like.
I'm agreeing with him. I'm just saying it's sad that our era of people, we have no music to listen to. Bro.
That's true. Except the Griselda shit.
Yep.
That's it.
But we're listening to that, and motherfuckers is looking at you like, what's that?
That's it,
bro.
yeah.
Like, nigga, go turn your fucking iTunes
Turn the radio
on, see
off.
what's going on. Dig into these projects, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like,
No doubt.
don't keep slighting the good guys, man. Like, that's another thing. Good guys always come last, man. And then it's like you got this guy, Drake, with these hair clips and shit in his hair, spitting over some beats that are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
But what are you doing?
Or at
Wasting
least,
the beats.
or at least,
Wasting
Charlotte shit. That's Griselda.
Crazy,
That's
bro.
Griselda. That's
You know he
Griselda
listens to
style.
Griselda,
Yeah, bro.
though.
He
Yeah,
in
of
tune.
course.
He in
But
tune.
again-
That's what I'm saying, Drake. I ain't even a Drake fan, but we want that shit, bro. Rap, bro. Like rap. Like
again-
niggas want to
That's
hear
what I
people
keep saying.
rap.
But-
all that whole shit. That
but that's
drill,
why-
Just rap.
But again-
this nigga think he Lauryn Hill. man.
but the thing about it is Drake is
Not
smart.
Lauryn Hill.
Drake is smart because that's what he does. He knows that the streams are where it's at. So I'm gonna give you.
He definitely think
think
he
he
Al
Lauryn
Boogie.
Hill.
He
That's
think he
what
Al
he think
Boogie.
he
Not a
is.
bad person to go behind. Not a bad one to mimic. Definitely
I'm
not a
just
bad
saying, this
person
is
to
what I
mimic.
see.
Right.
He's Al Boogie.
One minute you rapping,
He on some Al Boogie shit.
next minute you singing.
Right.
And
I
then you
just
sing
think-
about soft shit. Nobody want to hear that soft
I
shit.
think he.
man.
I think he understands. I just think he understands how streaming works, and so he knows
You gotta
that
manipulate the system.
he knows that songs stream higher faster than albums because my song will stream higher than my album will. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make very like direct songs. So I'm gonna make a song with Sexy Red. I know I'm gonna get the women. I'm gonna make a song with Yachty. I'm gonna get the younger ones. I'm gonna make it 8 p.m. in Charlotte for my fans that really want to hear me rap. But then I'm gonna make a bunch of, I gotta get somebody like Lil Baby. I'm gonna just make sure I hit every little piece so that every song can stream to the different
I
audience.
can't lie and say the guy, when he puts out bodies of work, he doesn't corner every aspect.
Yeah.
of
He's very
he
strategic.
trying to
He's very
maintain
strategic.
The bread factor of
Right.
it. Like one thing about it, the guy is upper echelon of notarized artist in the game, and he can't walk down the fucking street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
But stay true to the culture. Stay true to the game, man. Like, come on, man. I don't
Or
like
just,
that
or again, I'm not saying that. Okay, maybe music has changed to where as you get older, like a Hove, you don't make the music the way like Hove, curates it. You might make it different, but at least to me, like, have some, like, give me something. Don't have it all over the place. Like, to me,
That's what I'm
you're
saying.
way too big of an artist to have. You at this point, you don't need the streams. So not to say you don't. If a record with Sexy Red came up and it was organic, and y'all was sitting somewhere like, oh shit, let's try this, and it came out
wouldn't
cool.
got her for that.
Exactly.
The young boy Yeet. The young boy
Yeah, exactly.
I wanna hear it, like,
Exactly. It's like, come on, bro.
Teach his own. I want to hear, people want to hear real. That's the reason why Griselda is who Griselda is, because obviously people are checking for that shit. People want to hear niggas manipulating, like word bending the words, like really knowing the art of rap, really rapping.
Right.
All of that sensational, microwavable shit, that's why they coming and going the way that they coming.
You hear Griselda, you still feel the essence, like the way that shit felt when you first heard.
When I watched,
you know what I'm saying? When you first heard a Doggy Fresh song or whoever, Snoop Dogg.
Who the fuck is Doggy Fresh?
Dougie Fresh. You
all
know
I had
what I'm talking about, nigga.
like,
Who the fuck is Doggy?
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm like, who the fuck is Dougie Fresh?
You know what I'm talking about.
But anyway,
Dougie up.
Doggy.
yeah, that was worse than Shorty Red on the track. That was way worse than
Shorty
Shorty
Red
Red on the track, bro. That was way worse than Shorty Red on the track.
Got Shorty Red and Doggy Fresh.
You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, yo, he called the motherfucking Doggy Fresh. And all I see was a little dog in the seat like this, with a motherfucking car freshener around his neck. He like this.
Yeah. But you know what I'm talking
I
about.
get
though,
what
man.
you saying, bro.
Like that essence, that feeling, that them chills to your
I
body.
feel you.
When you hear Griselda, that's what you hear.
When I just was, it's
You know what I'm
different
saying?
sport, but when I just was watching Earl Spence, he beat T Crawford beat his ass. But when I watched Bud give me De La Hoya, Trinidad, B-Hop, Fernando, that era about like
Right.
boxing at the dark
Boxing,
era. It
boxing.
made me feel like boxing at the dark when I'm watching him box. This new music has no nostalgic feeling to it unless
And that's what I'm
on
saying.
some shit unless it's pro era,
Bud don't
Joey
give me
Bad
that.
and them,
Like,
or
I-
So, or let me give you an artist who.
But give me a nigga that got over on somebody who had to do too much conditioning training. Like, we not gonna sit back and act like that.
He beat that
Errol
boy
Spence
ass.
didn't have to go. All right, so watch this next fight.
he gonna beat that boy.
Gonna be the
ass.
same shit.
Yeah, that was a massacre.
There was that one. What they fought? That was
Don't matter. He
147.
can't
right?
beat him, bro. He outclassed him.
Yeah, he
It
just
don't matter.
outboxed him.
He got too many
understand
tools.
conditioning training.
Listen to what I'm saying. He got too many tools in his tool.
Oh, listen to what you're saying. What I'm saying is conditioning training.
Spence, all Spence got is a screwdriver.
He can't. Earl Spence had to come
That's all
down
he
to
got.
Bud.
No, Spence went up.
Oh, so Spence.
tripping,
So
bro.
Spence.
That's all he got.
So Spence went up to go fight him in his yard.
Yeah.
Am I
And
keeping
he
it
was.
real?
And he was out.
All he got is a
out
screwdriver.
conditioning him.
That nigga got every
The
fucking tool in the
conditioning
box.
training that you go through to make weight.
But I'm saying I'm coming
You're
up to your weight
tired.
class. I'm coming up to your weight class, so I should
What
be
you
more
mean?
tired. If I gotta put the weight on to come into your weight class,
He
I
didn't
should
put no
be.
weight on. He had to
came up to
lose
fight,
weight.
bro.
Nobody wanna
I mean,
hear
he
no
had to come up
excuses,
to
man.
fight.
He
Nobody
had
wanna
to
hear
come
shit.
down.
He came down to fight.
Yeah, he had to come down.
Listen, nobody want to hear those excuses.
Well, I
He
mean,
beat the shit out of him.
Again.
we gonna see what
Yes,
happened.
it's a
in-
massacre.
when is it? When
Real
is it?
shit.
It's supposed to be December. Well,
I mean, he
damn,
was
man.
saying the first guy like, we gotta run.
What they
this
fighting
shit
at
back.
now?
Beat
They
the shit
ain't
out of him.
give
We gotta
all
run
that.
this shit
Leave
back.
that man
in there.
alone. Leave that man a fuck
He did look like
alone.
Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, he turned into the Tommy.
Bro,
Man.
that first.
We definitely got to run that shit back.
That shit was bad, bro.
Them first two rounds when he couldn't stop the jab, I knew it was over. He was jamming his head off. He jabbed him to death. It was like once I seen he couldn't stop the jab, I'm like, this is over. He ain't gonna be able to
He
defend
couldn't
himself.
stop nothing. The nigga was tired, bro. He needed a motherfucking burger and everything. He was hungry as a motherfucker. Earl ain't ate 6 months for that fight. Man, y'all ain't gonna treat my man like that. Sprints can fucking fight. Y'all niggas
He can fight, but he just can't fight him.
That nigga ain't like,
don't fight him though.
He can fight anybody else.
fight him.
Don't fight
When
him.
you see him coming, just run.
This is right.
Oh no, but I ain't going. I'm telling you, this next fight, y'all gonna see what
I hope though.
You better fight Danny Garcia.
That wasn't even entertaining.
Man, all I know, he better leave them Yerkes alone before the fight. That nigga like he was.
He said, "Yeah, we definitely gonna."
He was high as
He said, "We definitely gonna run that shit, man. My shot running like a." He said, "Yeah, my shot running." You know what I mean?
That nigga was
I
high.
mean, he flipped over in the car a couple times.
That was years ago.
He came back too soon though.
That was years ago. He
He
got
had
him.
He had one or two tune-up fights.
No, you
before.
know
Yes.
that's how it is.
He came
Leave
back
it in
too
the
soon.
motherfucking comments what y'all feel about
He got
this Errol
cooked.
Spence and
Shout out
Bud
to
Crawford
my
situation.
squad.
Do y'all think conditioning beat Errol Spence, or do y'all think the Bud beat Errol Spence?
But beat
Listen.
the shit out of Errol Spence.
He
But
smoked too
Ain't
much
got nothing to
Bud.
do with conditioning.
Bud is from Nebraska. All they do is pick up bales of hay and shit. He's strong.
Fucking crazy.
He's strong as shit.
Bud crazy as a motherfucker.
Yeah, but listen.
The other guy,
He
bro,
got
got
cooked.
time in here.
I ain't
Well,
seen
beat
no
all
like
his teachers
cooked.
to fuck up in
No.
school and everything.
Huh?
What we got next?
So
Carried away, man.
yeah, we definitely
Dog
will.
Why?
Fresh.
Cause doggy fresh.
But,
Make sure y'all get that new doggy fresh. You mad your car smell like a pit bull. Get you some doggy fresh.
He trying to take the attention off the shit he said.
Shorty red.
But
Short red.
Yeah, because Shorty red on the track. You know, with the booty hole red.
Hey yo,
Booty red on the track.
booty red on the track.
That nigga
so
crazy, but
our last topic is another nigga that's always not always in the news, but he always saying some shit. But saw I guess it was a podcast interview where Dame was talking about, you know, his financial situation. I guess he's having some issues with his child support. And he was saying, like, for the last couple of years.
You said Dame?
Yeah, Dame Dash.
Dame Dash.
what you mean child support? I thought he lived with his kid.
No. He had some child support issues where he wasn't really paying. He was saying, like, for the last couple of years, his money ain't really been right. Like, he basically saying, like, he broke for his standards.
I'm gonna tell him like.
But for, like, a normal person, he.
I'm gonna tell him like they told that 60-year-old man that came out the back when I was locked up for Acme's hiring. What the fuck? That's like, Dame ain't nothing you can do about that but pay that man.
Dame ain't broke, man.
But he was saying that, like, he
That's what it is. Dame ain't broke. They ain't trying to avoid taxes and shit. But go ahead.
he's saying like he want to sit down with Hove and have a conversation about, you know, all the shit and try to see what's going on.
Just say he want to borrow a couple dollars.
So that's my question. Like,
So Hov can say no.
do you think he want to talk to Hove to try to square it away and then maybe see if they could do some
You think he's
business?
taking the dinner or the 500,000?
Leave that in the comments. Do you think Dame? Do you think Dame would take
the dinner?
the dinner or the $500?
That's all we want.
No, I think Dame with this shit at the end, man.
What?
I think they better
It
to
ended with.
listen. I think they better
Oh, Fred. You said he wanted to end what?
beef
They
shit.
That
ended.
shit ended 04.
talking about the beef, man.
It ain't gonna end.
He want that shit to
It ain't
end,
gonna
man.
end. It ain't gonna
Cause
end.
I don't think he don't want to be X'd out of history, man. Cause that's we
not
talked
X'd
about
out
it
of
before,
history, bro.
man. That book of Hov shit, Dame ain't in no pictures.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked
that's
up.
like-
The book of Hov, not the book
Man, I
of
ain't
Dame.
trying to. Everybody else's pictures was on there. The rest of the niggas, all the state property, everybody was dead.
I
There ain't
think
no picture of Dame in that joint.
the thing that fucked me up when I seen that clip more than anything, maybe he was high, maybe he was drunk, but his speech, his voice,
Who, Dame?
yeah, it didn't
Dame
sound like
has-
all
Dame has
enthusiastic. I know he got diabetes.
Very
Yeah, yeah.
bad. I pray
That's
for
probably
you,
what it is.
Dame.
Yeah, bro.
All jokes aside,
Yeah, so
I know you want to reconcile. I know you waited a little bit too late, my nigga.
Think so?
It's too late, bro. It's too late.
I think they can hash it out, man.
I mean, if you listen, if you Hove, first of all, he's December, he's Sagittarius, they a little petty. So if you Hove sitting at where you sitting at, why do I want to talk to Dame Dash?
Anybody. Why I want to talk to anybody from the past?
Why would I want to just? But again, if anybody is closely tied to Jay-Z, it's Dame Dash.
Right.
Everybody knows
Right.
that, and then everybody
They
knows
connected forever.
the split and all of that. And Hove has never said a word about it. You just never. Only thing he said was, "The name is mine. I'll take blame for that." That's the only thing he said. Other than that, he ain't really said nothing. So it's like now, 20 years later, why do I want to have a conversation with you about anything? Business is done. It's over with. I'm doing my own thing. You doing your own thing.
Kind of business.
I don't even know what you do because I'm pretty
Not
sure.
even Rockefeller no more.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hove don't even know what
mean,
Dame
he's
does.
still-
man,
he's
I don't
still
even
in the
touch
music
that
business.
type of shit no more.
But who's to say they can't do other business ventures together?
I mean,
man?
yeah, but why would I want to do
What
it?
they gonna do? Some sneakers?
I don't know.
Like I'm doing shit with the NFL and I'm doing shit. I'm doing shit with like
Liquor,
reform
that.
and what is it that you could be doing that would make me
Pick up my phone.
want to say, you know what? I'll think about that.
Bro, that's a prime example of one homie shitting on another homie, and we gonna keep it a beam. And I don't think that
He ain't coming
he's
down
gonna.
for that,
He's
bro.
not coming. The level that he's on and the pedestal that he's on right now, he don't even want to talk to nobody right now, bro. At the end of the day, is you taking the dinner or the $500? That's what's gonna
Like-
save you. Or what I would do is I'm Dame Dash, and I know that I helped cultivate Rockefeller, I would write a book, My Side of
There you go.
Rockefeller, and I would start to take as many
There you
interviews and many.
I mean, he's doing that now.
situations.
He's doing that now.
Yeah, but he hasn't, because he wants to reconcile. I believe that he's just not going all out on a. You don't have to go on a rant, but I believe that you can go on my side of the bed. This is what happened on my side of the story. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
That's the best
everybody
thing
wake
you
up
can
on the
do.
good side or the wrong side. You feel what I'm saying?
But he's
So-
saying that. I just saw a recent interview. He said the reason why Rockefeller really broke up is because Jay was mad about Aaliyah. Jay had Aaliyah first, and I took her. And that's what this shit was all about.
Right.
Well, so
you gotta look at. All right, so look at this point of view. Right?
but that gives me more ammo
You
not
know
to talk
what's
to you.
fucked up
It does.
about this
It does.
is that I would have respect, and I believe everybody else in this world will respect you wanting to talk to me, period, because we started all of this business.
Right.
But don't start having financial troubles, and now you want to
Yeah,
reconcile.
That's the thing.
Because now it looks like
Again,
Now
If-
you
It
look
like,
like
it looks like it's prompted.
if my cousin asked me for 4,800 at Thanksgiving and I'm fleeing him off because Ho just was talking about that. Now here you come, like, oh
But you
God.
gotta remember what we said about that. He was using it as an analogy.
Yeah, right.
As to where I'm coming home
To just
for-
chill.
for home filling. I don't want to feel like
I'm
Jay.
showing,
And
right,
when I'm
showing.
in here,
Right.
pass me the macaroni. You know what I'm saying? And who made the stuffing? I mean,
But you can't use that analogy with
No,
this
I'm just-
situation.
no, but I'm
they
just-
made millions together, bro.
Yeah, but how many
bro,
millions
you wanna
has
see
Jay-Z
it
made
because
since
you're a
then?
culture, you love the culture.
Right.
I want to
No
see
doubt.
it because I love the culture, and it was no Dame without Jay and no
Right.
Jay without Dame, and we know that. But when the reality sets
I
in,
don't know.
you financially in a crunch right now, and you need to just call your man without using these cameras.
I see what you're saying.
You feel what I'm saying?
You fucked
Like,
up.
that's
Now
it.
you want
That's
fuck
the
because you
no.
fucked
No,
up.
it's not even that. It's just if you want to holler at me about
Holler at me.
anything,
Right.
don't take it to social media.
Bottom
Don't
line.
take it to no
Bottom
interviews.
line.
You know how to holler at me, bro. Your brother and my brother be with you all the motherfucking time. Set up a meeting at the crib,
Bottom line.
fly out to the motherfucking Hamptons or something like that, and really sit down and talk about it. If not, you just want a couple dollars. You want the meeting or the motherfucking money? You want the dinner or the 500,000? Because at the end of the day, that's what it keep leading to.
You
It's
want
like,
50 or the food stamp.
yeah, it's like, come on,
What
bro.
you
It's
wanna
like Dame ain't been himself since this shit happened, and it's sad because you start to see a decline of a dime.
Yeah.
So look, this is his quote. He said, "When I look at what happened between me and Jay, it's like I blame Jay for letting it happen, but all the people that really made it happen are the ones that are benefiting from him the most now. I was stopping them from getting money. My friendship comes before the business. Either way, unless Jay-Z was down with it, then it wouldn't have happened."
Bottom line.
Yeah. I think my thing
You could have
is I
said that
think
shit 20 years ago. Damn.
he could have.
Fuck.
But I think Dame was
Pride,
Pride,
bro.
yeah.
Pride, man. The pride of him still having a few million in the bank. And him like, oh man, I'm a hustler.
Right.
I'm a Harlem hustling
Right.
Don.
Right.
He didn't
Harlem
ever think Hov
shit.
was gonna run into the Billies like that,
No,
bro.
he didn't.
Who would ever thought this guy was gonna be a Billy Goat like that, bro? Now that guy's a Billy Goat, man.
Billy
He wants
Goat.
some couple dollars.
And we
Come
talking
on,
about
man.
and we
can't
talking
do
about
this,
in
bro.
industries
Man,
that
the Billy
wasn't
Goat.
even they was foreign to rappers.
We
Like
can't do this shit,
just
bro.
take the clothes out, even take the liquor out. When you look at his whole portfolio, like bro did 100 mil with Live Nation off his tour. Like Live Nation don't give nobody equity on their tours. Like
But-
you just the artist, so like
What
he-
if you saying all this was foreign to rappers, but those ideas were sparked by the brain of Dame Dash. That liquor shit. Wasn't nobody fucking with the liquor.
Who's to say?
Wasn't nobody fucking with the liquor before Dame.
I mean, yeah, that's why I said
know
take
what I'm
that
saying?
out. But still, I mean, Hov was still his own businessman. Like
Yeah,
at
but-
the end of the
but-
day,
but-
and, but so how?
So you don't think Dame inspired all that
No,
shit? that Hov doing?
I do, but like for me,
Not all of it.
but
bro.
not, but
majority of it.
but this is how I look at
Do you
it
think
from a business
because
standpoint,
he did that, he's still old.
or not even that. How come?
he don't-
how
he don't
come?
own nothing.
How
I ain't
come
saying he owe him
Hov?
nothing.
But listen, how come Hov has continued to evolve in his business and Dame hasn't?
Because Hov is
politics, though.
Hov is the artist. Hov the music.
But I'm saying
what
how-
he's doing has nothing to do with artistry,
Why
though, bro.
listen, the music is the billboard for everything else you're doing.
Right, but
Right,
how?
but what
but-
he's doing
why is
has nothing to do with artistry, though.
It
bro.
does.
But the thing
Oh,
about it
no,
is,
bro.
if
His
Dame,
businesses don't got nothing to do with him
But-
being no fucking
You
artist.
gotta listen to what I'm saying. The music is a billboard for everything. Why you think Hov hop on a song every so often?
Right, but if Dame is the business executive behind the scenes who's making it work, how come he can't go into other businesses and say, listen, I helped make Jay-Z who he is.
You read that
Why
quote.
can't
Where did that
I?
quote come from?
What that?
Yeah, that quote.
Out of Revolt. I got this from Revolt.
Okay,
They-
so
from the interview.
I'm gonna use a Jay-Z quote without a phone. I know this verbatim. Motherfuckers saying they made Hov say, okay, so make another Hov.
Yeah.
The point is, at the end of the day, we gotta be real. We're all sitting here right now, bro. Yes, we're monetized now. So, throw that in there. we are monetized now. In correlation with Hooplex and Blue Tape News. But we sitting here now.
Right.
We all got what we got. Some got, some don't got, but we got.
Right.
Some winning, some ain't. So tomorrow they cut us that check, right?
Right.
You think I'm gonna let somebody who wasn't around for today even sit around me when these niggas counted me the fuck out 10 years ago? I'm not even supposed to be here.
Right.
I'm Deborah Cox, nigga. Nobody's supposed to be here, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we gotta stick sturdy to our guns sometimes and be like, why would I give myself that headache? What is it you want to talk about? My checkbook, all right, at the end of the day, what you need? I would be that type of nigga.
Right.
Dame, you helped me, Dame. You helped me become the J I am today.
No doubt.
So if you need a couple $1 million, just come straight out and say, bro, I'm fucked the fuck up and I need some paper.
But
don't want to
my
act
man
like
like
you
that.
want
But
to
see-
hug me and love
You
me.
my man like that.
But see,
come on, bro.
I don't even see Hov handling it that way. I don't think Hov would even give him no money. Hov would put him in a position like he did with Emery. Emery came home and was the president of something. It was like a $10 million joint. I'm like,
Puma, right?
Hov ain't even give him no
Put him on that
money.
Puma plug.
He didn't give him no money. Boom, you hear, boom, boom, boom.
Right.
So I
Hov
think
can make a phone call
That's what
and
I'm
say,
saying.
listen,
I think he would
make
do that.
Dame the executive producer
of Rock
Monogram,
Films, Rock
the
Films or
weed
some shit.
Right, right.
About to come out,
Right.
the monogram shit, and he could be rich. But the simple fact is, we don't know what happened behind closed
We
doors.
don't.
bro.
That's the
We
thing.
don't.
How many times you think he young boy that man, bro?
Yeah, many times. And I mean it's kind of petty, but the chick with the situation with the chick, like that alone might make me don't
I'm gonna
even
keep
want
it
to
a
fuck with
bean.
you.
I'm not.
I hope them old ass niggas let that shit
I
go.
look at that like being weak. So
What you mean?
if you weak enough to go and slam this girl, knowing that I deal with her, and if you don't owe me no loyalty, you don't owe me no loyalty. But if you weak enough to do that,
nigga, no.
I can't trust you on no
Right,
fucking
right,
trying
right.
to be a billionaire in the future. You can't keep your dick in your pants, bro.
Yeah.
And especially
That's
my
just
bitch,
take.
my
And
bitch.
I feel like,
hold on, bro.
don't get me wrong, even if some of the stuff may have been Dame Dash out there, some of it may have not. But once you bring it to my attention, I'm gonna keep it a bean. This is ours, man. That's like if you bring this shit to the table and what you think about this, and I'm in agreement with it. All right, bet. Well, this is what we gonna do. All right, that's our baby now.
Right.
You can't keep going around saying, I started this and I did that. No, nigga, you brought it to the table. You said that, and I co-signed it, and this is what we turned it into. You can't just fully take responsibility.
Being egotistical.
Ain't-
All right, so
ain't
I'm gonna
that-
say this right, and I'm gonna leave it alone because I know they're gonna be in the comments and they're gonna tell us what the fuck they think.
You know the
Anyway.
fuck Kool Herc would be if Kool Herc
But-
said, nigga, I started hip hop.
But urgency on your end brings about no rush on mine. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because people feel urgency on your end. I shouldn't have to
yeah.
be the nigga that at the end of the day rushes out to do anything because you feel it's an urgent matter.
Right.
I'm content over here with what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel
It's
you.
a way that Dame could just go back into his think tank, sit there, and win.
But
He got to take out the personalization of it and stop trying to live that old school lifestyle. Life is not a throwback Thursday, bro. We just got to get up out of that and we got to keep going, bro.
But what I also think hurts Dame is that, like, the golden rule is the number one thing in business is not money. It's relationships. And when you got a cocky ass ego and you the man and all that, especially if we're gonna keep it real, we know that the majority of these labels and these companies and all, they owned by white people. Right. So you got to be able to have the right relationships with these people that not if your relationship goes sour, but just say you break ties and you ain't working with each other.
fucked
Where
all
I
the
can go back into this room and say, yo, listen, I got this new idea. Let's talk about it.
He fucked all
I
the
think that's where his biggest issue is.
That's the problem.
That you fucked all these relationships
Jay-Z
up.
shouldn't be your only outlet.
Right.
If you in
Especially
stores
when-
with all these other people, if I don't fuck with him, but what's up, bro? Can we?
He burned too many bridges.
And especially when you were the executive. Hove was the nigga from the
fucked
block.
up,
He didn't
bro.
know
Burned too
nothing.
many.
You were the executive who was pulling all the strings at first. So as a business person, it's like, all right, he's now a businessman, but you've been a businessman.
Right.
So why wouldn't I want to work with you? That shows me that
I think you
he
hit it. I
fucked them,
think you hit it on the
them
button.
relationships up.
He fucked them
bro.
relationships up.
Yeah.
Like, and Hove still,
Burning
why
the
you
bridges.
was burning them bridges,
Look
Hove
at
was
the last
building
days.
bridges.
Look at the
You know what I'm
last
saying?
days of Rockefeller. He was going in these offices. You
Yeah.
don't talk to Jay without
He was
me.
crazy.
You trying to young boy him, bro. And it
Yeah.
was like, he could have went about that a little bit different.
coulda.
It's like now all of these people that
And you
you
got
talk
your
shit
man on
to
the
is
camera.
still working with him.
Right, right.
Because Hove said, know how to move in a room full of vultures. So Hove was strategic. Okay, I ain't gonna be like him. I see what they got.
Right.
I'm gonna just do my thing how
Well
I do it.
played.
It was more his. It was more his approach though. He meant
Yeah.
well.
No, you know what it was?
He
Leroy
meant well.
Cohen was saying, hold up. You know, you got these guys that sit and analyze this, analyze that. They sit back, he like, Jay-Z, he doesn't listen to anybody but Dame.
Right.
Damn the fuck out.
Let me give him an offer he can't refuse. I'll give you what you want. You just gotta shed this skin.
He said
That was the move.
in the Gayle King interview where Gayle King interviewed
You're
him
gonna
at
bleed.
where she interviewed him at the Book of Hove. He said when they went and
But
made
the
me
healing will be
president, this is how I
billionaire.
knew he was
Is
on
that snake?
a different level business wise. Hove said when they
Snake
when they
shit.
made him when he gave him the
Snake
offer to be
shit.
president,
Snake shit.
they threw a number
Snake
at him.
shit.
Right.
He came right back and said to him, "Yeah, the number is cool, but I need to know that as president of Def Jam, I get my masters
the
back."
that was
He was
the-
never the he would have never became.
That was the
president.
whole reason
That was
for the
the
move.
so that's how you know he thinking
Yeah, you was planning
differently.
for it.
Yeah,
You
he's
was
like I'm
planning for
seeing.
it,
He said because he even said when she asked him, "Would you ever sell your masters?" He said, "I understand why people sell them. I get it." He said, "But I would never sell it because of how much I had to do to get them back."
Right.
He said, "Now when I'm dead and gone, and my children have my masters," he said, "if they want to sell them." So the masters was never even for him. He was thinking generations down the line. So again, business wise,
And that's the whole thing. That sums it up. He was thinking ahead of the game. He was
Right.
thinking towards the future.
Right.
Dame wasn't. He was burning them bridges down, bro. You need them bridges. Now you need them
right,
bridges.
especially being an older act in hip hop. These younger guys that's coming in as being the executive, they
Right.
might respect you, but they're going off the information that the other people. So how's it to work with Dame? How's it? Because you know everything is first impression.
Right.
Oh, how's it to work? Oh no, he hard to work with. That's why you see certain. They say Foxy Brown. That's why you never see her nowhere because she's the same type of person. They say Anita Baker is the same way. They say she's a bitch. They said that certain people they hard to work with, so that's why you don't see them at no 50th anniversary hip hop. Where's Foxy? Why is she not there? There's no way in the world she's not there. She's literally in the top 5. Especially in the 90s. So it's like, why? Because if you don't have those relationships, they don't care. The people, they will X you out, forget about you. So I think that Dame, like he has to, if he works on that part first, then maybe he can get to a Hove. But he got to get them other ones first. You ain't just skipping all of them and going right to Hove and have a conversation.
So let me ask you this.
I'm thinking
Do
it's gonna
you think Jay sold out and Dame didn't?
Sold out how?
So what up?
As far as the coaching.
No, I believe that, like I said, Leroy Cohen sat back and said, you know what? The only way that I could make more money with this set of individuals is I have to get him to become the snake that I am. And I'm going to get him to shed his skin.
I think he did some grimy shit, but I don't think he sold out.
It's like-
I think he did some
at
grimy
a
shit.
certain level, and it's fucked up, but at a certain level, that shit becomes minute. Like, if
What?
this lady, I mean, I'm going to always keep my morals and my principles. But I think at a certain level, like what we deem snake being hundredaires,
Right.
a nigga that's a billion, he ain't going to think that's some snakish shit. That's just business.
Business.
Like, the lady Desiree Perez, I'm gonna keep it a bean. All these rapping niggas talk about smoking niggas and selling all of this coke. One of the ladies, the top dog at Rock Nation, is a fucking rat. And they talk about all this rat shit. But they don't really care about no fucking rat, bro. They at the level that they playing on, they don't give a fuck if that lady.
That shit means nothing
Dame
to them.
said that. I don't give a fuck if she a rat. I'm a billionaire. I don't even deal with that street shit, bro.
She
I don't give a
helped
fuck about
me
being
to
a rat.
get where I need to
But I
go.
don't,
That's all
so
that matters.
at the certain level, it's like
But
Man, that's minute, bro. That street shit.
Yeah,
I
but-
leave that street shit in the street.
Mike, you gotta
right.
understand that you just saying that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You already understand what's going on. You know that in a boardroom, what
Yeah.
animals don't have anything to do whether you're a rat, cat,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They at a different level.
Going in
At a
or
different
coming out.
level.
Right.
And most of these motherfuckers want that money going in their bank account, and the
Not
best way to get it in there is to do whatever
Right,
you're gonna have
right.
to do.
And you-
because you
Right,
gotta
I mean,
think
it's
about it.
necessary.
You gotta think about it. Sean ended up going to jail. Why?
Because he tried to murk a nigga for Diddy.
Somebody told though, didn't they?
Yeah.
All right then. So at the end of the day, did it matter? It don't matter. The motherfuckers, they still gonna sign that check at the bank. So people
Yeah.
gotta start disassociating. Even snitch and bitch sound too similar, don't it?
Two different things.
Two different things.
Right. At a certain point, that shit is minute. And to
It's always minute.
Even in the streets, everybody don't. That shit part of the streets. It's not right, but that shit part of the streets. You playing the streets, a nigga might tell on you. You're gonna go to jail.
It's a
or you
part of the
going- or
game.
You gonna die. That's
Not-
gonna happen.
you gotta
It's
understand.
part of the game.
Nigga, it's certain mafia groups that used to snitch on each other to get their competition out the way.
Again,
Like this shit.
Playing on a different scale.
Listen,
bro.
I don't know how. Again, I'm gonna go back to something I said earlier. I don't know how true it is, but I seen it, and I'm gonna try to do some research on it. They was saying that the whole Epstein shit, that they were luring presidents, celebrities, and all.
Yes.
They were
That's
luring
why
them
another country
into
out
their
there.
for. I don't want to say the country on camera, but they going through some shit right now. And so they said that they were luring these people in like a blackmail thing. All right, now, good.
Right,
Oh
right.
yeah, you tried to fuck a 13-year-old? Okay, now we need these secrets for X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Because if you don't do it, then guess what? We got you fucked up. So
different
if you
scale.
think about it like that, it's that shit is
And
possible.
everybody, they said everybody been to that fucking island.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You got.
He said Bill
presidents,
Gates
you
got his own island. He created his own.
Prince,
maximum,
you got
so-
Prince
a
Charles,
maximum
Prince.
Yeah,
security
got
presence.
royalty people.
Yeah.
He had
That's why he had to go.
strangulation. He got somebody choke him out, and he had strangulation. Epstein. And a
Choke him
maximum
out.
security prison, he had.
He had strangulation.
That's
marks.
like he got choked
Yeah,
out
choke mark,
and
yeah.
hung. There's no way you get hung and get choked out.
And they said this his
In a
cellmate.
maximum security prison.
They said at one point his
They killed that man.
cellmate was some big ass. He like a wrestler.
You heard about his
Mob
co-defendant?
boy, cellmate.
That's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. They shoved Harvey Weinstein down your throat, but they ain't say nothing about his co-defendant, the lady.
Oh, Ghislaine? Oh yeah, but
But they
Ghislaine,
showed you.
but
Oh,
Ghislaine,
man, crazy,
her
bro.
dad is like
They
the
showed you YNW Melly and him in court, but they don't show you that lady in court.
Ghislaine, her dad, his name Robert Maxwell. He was like the lead intelligence agent of Mossad, and Mossad is like the CIA of Israel.
The-
Her dad was the leader of Mossad, and he just boop, and he just.
Hey, guys.
So
on the
like,
highest scale.
Hey, what you?
I mean, we getting
on the
deep,
highest
but
Hey.
so
But the
Y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all know who y'all with. They call me the Dutchie man. I got my man Siege over there. I got my man DJ Blackout. I got my man Mod over here. And we are It Was All a Dream podcast. And we are now in correlation with Hooplex. Go over to hooplex.com. Blue Tape News. And y'all know what to do. Leave that shit in the comments and keep on subscribing and punching that
listen,
motherfucking follow button.
but before we leave, bro, you forgot one thing.
What?
I don't know if y'all see my man's shirts. She got a fly ass shirt on
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
make sure y'all go tap into this Dork University that we got coming too, man. I didn't want to break
Fire.
the tape on that motherfucker, but yeah, we got that Dork University coming, and we also got our It Was All a Dream podcast T-shirts coming. So if you want to continue to be a part of this fraternity, as you already been, keep subscribing, keep following, and keep paying attention to the content because we got more and more and more and more motherfucking content to come, and we monetize now, so at the end of the day, hold y'all motherfucking heads, because the next episode, whoa. Oh, jewelry stores is online, too. Ah!